is it okay to hate people?
Okay. Yeah. There we go. Y'all ready? This is Everybody and Able, sponsored by CoStar Studios and the Mac Juice. And this the only place you can say whatever you want to say. And it's your boy J Mac, and I'm always on point like a Sharpie.
Yo, your boy Banks is in the building.
Your favorite homegirl, Mia.
And we got our special guest.
Divine.
And Krista.
And don't forget to go stream Shara the Way I Love out now on all platforms. Hey, and today's question is, can you hate people?
That ain't the question.
That is. So what's the question then?
Is it okay to hate people? And is it okay to be unforgiving?
That's the same shit.
No.
Why can't you hate people and giving a reason why to hate somebody is the same shit because you still
Or
hate them.
giving a reason to not be forgivable or to forgive them. It's not, because you can be like, I don't forgive you but not hate them. Or you just downright hate a person and not forgive them.
You can forgive them and hate them at the same time. Is that what you just said?
No, I said you can be unforgiving and not hate them.
You can be unforgiving and not hate them.
Yeah.
How?
It's possible.
Explain.
Okay, so say you did something to me and you be like, oh, I'm sorry. And I'm like, I don't really forgive you. There's no hard feelings. I just don't forgive you. And I'm moving on with my life. But to hate a person, I feel like
that's a very strong emotion.
What? Hate is the opposite of love.
Strong emotion.
Very strong.
And that's what I'm saying. But the question is, her question is it okay to hate somebody?
Yeah.
Yes.
So what's the difference in actually hating somebody and giving an acceptable reason for hating somebody?
I'm not talking about like, oh no, hater shit. Like, oh, she got a new car. I hate her. Woo, this and that. It's like, just be unforgiving. Like, you not forgiving them. Like, you're not showing no compassion.
So all right, so then everybody need to ask, what is hate? Because I feel like this is going to, because I don't really know what hate is because I don't think I hate anybody.
Yeah,
Okay. That is a very good point. I don't know. Hate is a strong word, but I honestly don't know what hate is either.
It's a thin line between love and hate.
But I feel like
Movie drop.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like if somebody did some like very, very foul shit, I don't know if I would personally hate them, but I would be like, damn, like, you sick as fuck and everything else. But I mean, you can't hate people because people can do some shit to you. Like when people be getting like sexually assaulted and shit like that, like I feel like you can forgive that person, but I don't know. I don't even know if you can forgive a person, but some people can forgive a person, but they still can personally hate them because they really didn't forgive them. They really just said that to try to like move on from the situation and everything else, but they personally still hate that person because flashbacks and shit still pop in their head and things like that. So I don't know. I think people can hate people, but me personally, I couldn't hate somebody because I don't have hate in my heart. I don't know the meaning of hate.
True. Okay. I can vibe with that. What about you, Ed?
I don't know the meaning of this shit. Like, shit, with me, I'm cool with everybody. So, I mean, if I did have, like, a fallout with somebody, we would hash that shit out and then keep it going. But as far as me, like, hating somebody, I don't think I just never really hated nobody.
Mia.
I was going to say, I don't usually, I mean, I say I hate it here all the time, but, that's just.
Exactly.
That's
I hate
just,
it here.
a phrase. But I don't really have no hate in my heart for nobody. I have I do have strong dislikes.
Yeah.
There's some real strong dislikes, but it's not like I hate you, you know what I'm saying?
But some people, they can push you to resent me, though.
True.
But
Yeah.
is resentment and hate the same thing?
I'm not gonna lie. When I was like in a relationship, well, it wasn't a relationship, but it was a situationship like 2 years ago type shit. Like I hated the dude at that point of my life. Like I really like truly hated him for the things that he did. But honestly, I didn't know the true meaning of hate. I just had a strong dislike because he shouldn't have done some of those things. But at that point in mind, like anger drives you to the point where you want to like, oh my God, I hate you type thing. Like,
Is it so you said what was your meaning? Or what
Like,
did
my
you say?
meaning is like, okay, I was dealing with a dude too.
mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say like I just, in a way I do hate him because it's like what you did.
You could have left me alone.
You could have left me alone.
Yeah.
I feel like that's cliche.
But I feel
though.
like, one thing about me, emotions drive me. So, of course, I am going to go more emotionally, like I'm going to hate you and everything else because it's my first emotion.
Not to cut you off, but my thing is, I mirror a person, so I feel like you doing some shit towards me, bitch. I hate you too, and that's just how it is.
Are you a Gemini?
I'm a Scorpio.
Okay, I was going there.
That makes sense.
I was going.
Again, stop with this zodiac bullshit.
They-
I just had a question.
Zach, hey, we gotta get a shirt and start with this zodiac bullshit. This shit crazy.
Though.
It's just a generalization.
Right.
Nah, it is, and I hate generalizations because I think everybody's an individual. But
feel-
that's me.
I feel like you shouldn't do that though. Just hate somebody just because they hate you. I feel like you shouldn't do that.
My next question was, okay, because you said you don't get it, you don't get it, you don't get it, I don't get it. She had a definition. She was the only one with a definition. So, has anybody ever said they hate somebody?
I have. Well, I've
No.
said I met a person.
I told somebody I hate them, but like I said, it was with my situationship, and because of the things he did in that moment, I was so heated. I'm driven by emotion, so yeah, I said I hate you. He told me he hate me too, so shit, I hate you.
I hate that bitch. I hate I even met that motherfucker,
Right.
and I mean this shit with everything in me. I hate I met him. Seriously. This
But
not,
afterwards, I regretted it, and I was like, I just strongly dislike
this
it.
not coming from no bitterness. No, I just hate I met that motherfucker because like what the fuck was that?
They be like that.
So if he tried to like, if he was on some like,
Fuck that bitch. I don't forgive him. He's a bitch. Let's move on.
Hey, that ain't whoever she talking about. That ain't got shit to do with Meg Juice.
Wait, what was your question though?
And we do not.
Fuck all, but I'm not
All
a
that likeness
forgiving
is gonna
person.
burn.
Like I'm just really not. I don't care to make amends with people because bitch, you knew what the fuck it was when you was doing it. Ho, fuck you. That's all. It
So
is.
you hate them for action. So actions drive your hate. What other people do is what makes you feel a certain way
like, damn, you a whole bitch.
because of what they did to you,
What
right?
they did, cause I would never did it to you. So it's like now you on that list of people. Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck what happened to you, ho. I hate you for. I ain't gonna say I hate you for life, but I don't fuck with you.
That's why I'm
If
saying
you don't
I
hate
kind
them
of
for-
regretted mine.
if you don't hate them for life, that mean you don't really hate that person then.
Well, yeah, but at that time, you just be like you said, your emotions was driven.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
Yeah.
but still though, you look at the person, you're like, damn, I think I still hate that motherfucker. You never be like that.
If you think you still hate them, then you don't hate them.
Okay, but what was the question you was finna ask?
I was just feeling like, if they might want to hash this shit out, would you?
I would. That's what I'm saying. Like with
No,
my
because-
my
no,
person,
no.
I did.
No, because he came
On
around
some
again
friend shit though.
and did it again.
Yeah.
He fucked up again.
He
Fucked that
literally-
bitch again. I
But-
hate that bitch again. Like, no.
But I forgave because no. But my thing that happened to me is exactly what happened to her. The person came back and everything else, and they did the same thing, the repeated thing again. But the thing was, I understood you're just that type of person. Like,
And I hate
you
you
literally
for it.
cannot change. But I mean, I forgive you for being that type of person because you literally cannot change for the person that you are and everything
Right.
else. So it's my fault for taking you back because I knew you was gonna do it again. I already knew the type of person you was and everything
But
else.
see,
But that's what I have to understand as a woman. Sometimes we don't be thinking like that because we really believe people can change,
Yep.
people can do better and everything else. But some people just cannot change. People are literally the same. Like it's just in them.
well, I
Hey.
feel like the nigga hated me. I feel like the nigga hated me.
But I had to learn that from a dude, from him telling me that he could not change. So it had to go in my mind like, okay, I'm really like I'm kind of being delusional in this fact because I'm taking this man back thinking that he finna do me right and everything else. No, he's literally the same person. He's telling me that he's the same person. Like he's literally not gonna change.
God damn, we need a round of applause for
That was good, though.
goddamn.
That was good.
What the bang?
But see, he was being honest with you.
Yeah,
though.
but no, that was I ain't gonna lie. He a fucked up ass nigga, but he a real nigga at the end of the day because he was telling me I'm this and that, and it's me in my head. I'm so in love with him and everything else. But really, like it was just me not thinking like, girl, like this man is literally telling you how he is. Like you're just going back. You're being stupid going back to him because he already told you over and over and over and over and again. Oh, I'm this type of dude and everything else. I can't expect you to change. I can't make you change because you don't want to change. You have to change at the end of the day for yourself. I can't push you to do anything. And that's what I be having to realize. Like you can't push people to do anything. So yeah, at that time I hated him, but I regretted it because I was like, I'm not thinking. I'm trying to talk to a person that literally wants to be like this. It's plenty of other people out here that can treat me right and all this and that, but I'm talking to a person that literally wants to stay the same. It's my fault at the end of the day because I'm going back. I already seen when he did it once. Why I'm going back 5-6 times knowing that he finna do it again?
You really went back
Hey,
5, 6
there's-
times?
Yeah, I went back 5.
Oh no,
What
girl,
you just
no.
say?
But it was the deal.
Hold on, let him say something. He finna say something.
Man, I was just finna say I salute Divine because she hold herself accountable.
It's okay.
You know
I
what
didn't
I'm
mean dumb.
Like she she accepted that shit. Like nigga
Right.
can't change shit. Motherfuckers ain't here doing that shit.
True. But
That's
I
a-
feel
it's a
like
hard
My
concept.
motherfuckers, I ain't even gonna do it. I gotta do it because we talked about it on the last podcast, and niggas on Twitter was saying that I was wrong and niggas can change. Like niggas quoted, I have
Niggas cannot
a
change.
multitude of niggas quoting and niggas telling me niggas can change.
I swear to God, the same person that I'm talking about is still the same person to this day. He has not changed, and it's been years afterwards and everything else. Niggas do not want to change. Niggas cannot change. Once you're that person and you didn't develop that type of mindset and everything else, it's so hard to get out that mindset because it's like an addiction. It's like so hard to get away from how your thoughts and your feelings and everything else. You have to really control your emotions and really want to change as a person. And if that person is not wanting to change as a person, they're not going to change. I do not think a nigga can change in a day, a week, and everything else. It takes a lot for you to change from the person that you are and everything else. Once you have like embedded that type of person that you are that you're that person.
I feel like I can bite off of that and say that as well as a woman because women, we have our ways too.
Definitely.
And I can speak for
That's
myself.
why I said like I take my fault at the end of the day because I know how I am.
I speak for myself because dealing with dudes is not easy for me. I kind of want to be taking the upper hand and toxic this and cuss a nigga out with this and that. I'm really a motherfucker with myself at the end of the day too. So it's
Definitely.
like a nigga come to me, he want to be serious or some shit. I don't be believing this shit, so I be like, okay, I'm gonna do my big one, you know. And I think that's where I'm
because
at
you
right
got
now.
that mindset, and that's definitely me. I have that mindset of like, okay, because I keep getting done wrong by so many niggas. You embed that a mindset
It
of
ain't
like,
even that with me.
I'm
just ain't
saying,
shit.
but like as an example, like you just feel like every other dude gonna do you wrong. So like I feel like yes, this generation is messed up because we have mindsets of like we cannot get rid of something. It's like it's so hard to change. We say we want to change, and that's okay to say you want to change, but you actually have to do the change at the end of the day. You have to work on yourself. That's why I believe that black people should have therapy. That is a big topic.
See,
And
I
this
ain't gonna
is
lie,
why-
we got it. I like the rant though.
I promise
enjoy
you,
it.
my statement still stands. You niggas ain't gonna stop cheating and fucking
Fact.
off. No.
I mean, I'm
Because
gonna say
my
something
point
when we
system.
get back on topic.
Sorry.
That her habits are real.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
It takes 28 days. What is it?
You say 28, I think less.
To what? To form a habit?
Habits are habits. If you do something habitually, that's who you are.
Yep.
You are not gonna change that
gonna
unless you
change.
pick up another
Right.
habit.
Unless you.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, I can
That
understand
is
that.
definitely true.
That is not. I mean, but
Like.
You're going to drop one habit.
That's what
to
I'm
do something.
saying. If
I
you a
understand.
nigga and you know you can't be faithful and you're a very unfaithful, you do it all the time. That's a habit. You're gonna be that same nigga. You cannot change. Like you're
But
not
not-
gonna change.
Not trying to like defend the niggas, but why can't we just say like women too? Because women out here.
Oh
ain't shit
yeah,
either.
most definitely. It's some ain't shit, bitch. I know 'em.
yeah, I need that right there. Let me get them.
Definitely.
That ain't gonna give you a high. Yo, I need that
Definitely,
right there.
it
Cause
is.
that's
fucking
kind of
with it.
And I
that's
do
put my
get-
business
yeah.
out
He,
there.
that said he ain't fucking with it,
No,
y'all.
I said she wasn't fucking when
She
you
wasn't
trying to get her
fucking-
fired.
Yeah, it is
But look,
what it
I
is.
stand on what I said. People can change. I'm standing
No,
on that
people
shit.
cannot
People change when they want to change.
Yeah, when they want to
I'm
change,
standing
but
on
it
that
takes a
shit.
long time for them to change.
Just like the
No.
dude.
So I got a question.
People don't change. Situations change. Go, Mia.
I feel, okay, so,
We need to get back on topic after this, though.
no, I was asking, so if people change, do you not think that they can be forgiven for the actions of the past?
No,
It
because
is.
they
Good
can
job.
always reverse back to what they was doing.
What you mean?
Like people can break your trust.
Yeah.
They can make you look at them as one way. Some shit you always did, shit that you always gonna do. No,
I definitely feel
No.
that because friendships, let's talk about friendships and everything else and hating. When somebody does something and everything else and like they do something, you can never, I feel like some friendships you can't go back to. I don't see a second chance. And that's where we come from, second chance. Like, you know, people look, it's like, okay, I hate you for doing it and everything else. But even though they forgive that person, you can never look at that person the same way. It can never be the same. Have you ever had something trying to go back a second chance and it never felt the same? It was never the same as the first time. I don't believe in second chances sometimes because it's never going to be the same. We're never going to look at you the same because I didn't see how you did me this way or I didn't see how you did that person that way and everything else. And I can't look at you the same way no more. Like, it's never going to be the same.
I think that like love, jealousy, and hate is like all in the same, like
Definitely is.
Yeah.
in the same family. They might all be cousins. Might be first cousins if we being honest.
Mhm.
First cousins from different parents or whatever. But hey, I just fucked it up. But yeah, they all first cousins in my mind. So like, I feel like all friendships have or end or begin with one of the three.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Either y'all love the same shit, enjoy the same shit, y'all jealous of something that somebody else has together, and y'all envy is what makes y'all friends, and your hate
That is true.
for somebody else or something
And people hate to admit that.
is
That is
what
true.
drives y'all together. So I mean, like,
For you to be friends with someone, you gotta have some type of like common interest. So
yeah, and people always want to say the commonality was good. Well, not really. If y'all all haters and y'all hate
Right.
together, it's a reason why y'all friends. But I think that's a good point. But that was just something I was thinking about while we was talking.
So, what is resentment and hate the same thing?
I feel like it is.
But it's not really.
What is resentment?
Because I can resent you for some shit you done, but I can not hate you. If that makes sense. Like hate is, I feel like hate is so strong of a word.
Yeah.
Like it's such
It
the
is.
meaning of hate is so deep. Like for you to hate somebody, I mean, you know,
You feel that deep within.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
that's not a surface level emotion. I hate to say surface level
Right.
emotion, but that's not a surface level
that's
emotion.
like inhumane. I feel like that's inhumane at that point because if that person dies and everything else, you truly didn't hate them. Because if you feel some type of way, you truly did not hate them. You just said that at the heat of the moment. That's what I would say. Emotional, like it's your emotions are driven and everything else. Like when I said that, I regretted that because I wouldn't want to see that person out on the street or something like dying or something and all this and that because I'm gonna regret it. I'm like, dang, that's the last thing I said to them. I hate them.
Some people they don't deserve no compassion though. That's what I'm saying. Like some people they don't deserve no goodness from you after you done been good to their ass.
Who?
So a nigga don't deserve to have a life?
I ain't say that.
I'm
Who?
saying
They
if
don't.
you-
Some
I'm-
people don't deserve to have you in their life.
Who
That's what
told
I'm
you
saying.
you had to be compassionate?
You can be compassionate to a person just off the strength of just being a nice person. First impression. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like I don't have to hate you and I don't have to like you, but still live your life, do your thing and everything else. I'm not gonna like make you feel bad and say, oh my God, karma coming at you, like put bad vibes out in the air and everything else, because at the end of the day, you're still a person and everything else. I mean, like, people make mistakes and people make fucked up mistakes sometimes and everything else, but I feel like it's a learning experience. Like, we out here learning and everything else. Like, we all done made mistakes before, and some people done made worse mistakes, but I feel like, they gonna continue living their life. Like, I feel like you don't have to keep putting bad vibes out on people because, I mean, what it's gonna do for you at the end of the day?
I mean, but how somebody not out here hating you? You don't need to do shit.
It is true. People
So
do.
how do you have the
I
right to
think-
hate them if you
And
don't
I
know?
also think that hating, like the term of hating, is not really hating. Like I feel like people say that shit and we use that shit so much. Like motherfucker hating on me. Are they really?
Oh my God, I hate that when people be like, oh my God, somebody always watching my page or something like that. Like, I always, like, what?
Yeah, that's
Who is watching you?
I feel like
somebody. That's
I- like I said, jealousy and love and all that shit in the same category. I think people mess up when they say, damn, nigga hating on me, because they dislike, because
Right.
of the jealousy they showing
Yes.
towards you. Just because they jealous of you, that doesn't mean they hate you.
Exactly.
Motherfucker want to be like me so much. Hating
They
that
just
nigga.
envy you. They're
You
not
know what?
hating
Why
you.
I look
niggas
at
be
it as a good
doing that
thing.
shit?
I mean, yeah, I just said that. Like, anytime somebody, you know what I'm saying, do some shit like that, nigga jealous of you,
Right.
that just mean they want to be like you. Which you should be more flattered
Right.
than you are. Man, I
don't
can't stand these hating ass motherfuckers.
But some people don't know how to take a negative situation and flip it into something positive. You have to think like that. People don't have that mindset. People have a negative mindset of like, oh, somebody hating on me, like, I don't like that and everything else. Now I gotta go beat that nigga ass. But some people take that as, oh, I'm finna flip
baby.
that. Right. I'm finna make that into a better way and everything else. I'm finna pop my shit and everything else. So you can see like, okay, I like when people idolize me because that gives me the motivation to keep going, to keep being better and everything else. But some people don't think like that. Like,
Thanks. What you gonna say?
honestly, Jeremiah, I don't even remember.
But some people
Honestly, I
will,
don't even
they
remember.
will literally drive you to like, damn, I can't stand this motherfucker. Like they just do shit. You
that
be
is
like,
that crap, but I feel like
damn.
that's emotions. Like I've been through that. Like that's literally emotion.
It ain't even
driven.
with
But
the
you don't-
emotions. Just be with people. They just make
Do-
you feel like you
but do
can't
you-
be nice to their ass for nothing.
Do you ever sit down and be like, damn, I'm letting them folks do this shit to me?
You can't
No.
let people get under your skin.
You ain't never thought that
You
let
ain't
them
never
do
thought that?
I'm a narcissist. I don't think I can do no wrong.
Hey,
Well,
from a
well.
narcissist to another narcissist, I'm telling you, yeah, you let people do shit.
No.
People only
letting people.
do what you allow them to do,
No.
and that is facts.
So you
That's true, but at the same time, like, when you really don't even give a fuck about that person, it's just like, do what the fuck you want to do.
Do you brush your teeth every morning?
I do.
How long did it take you to do that?
About 30 seconds. I don't know.
Not like who put you.
No, he actually saying like who put
It don't
you.
take you 30 seconds. You're supposed to brush your teeth for 2 minutes. But back to the. But like, when did you start doing that?
When I was a child.
Who made you start doing that?
My parents.
Yeah. And they took the initiative to make you do it. So now, what are you, like 22, 25, somewhere in that area? And you still brush your teeth, right?
Right.
That's who you are. You wake up every morning and brush your teeth. So,
But
when somebody,
what I'm saying
you
is-
trying to.
Okay, say what you gotta say. Say what you gotta say.
So my point is that you taught yourself that habit. So people are creatures of habit.
Right.
So if you allow them to do something, like if your parents allowed you not to brush your teeth, you probably wouldn't brush your teeth.
Right.
So once you get to a certain point, it's like, damn, once you allow a person to do something, that's how they're gonna
It's
do
taught.
it. It's a taught thing.
Yes,
You're
things
right,
are
you're
taught.
right.
You make
but-
people treat you a certain way. Like my friends, let me say whatever the fuck I want to say. Why? Because I've been saying what the fuck I want to
But
say since they
sometimes,
met
what-
me.
but what's okay? Just like like I told my mama, we done had plenty of discussions about my dad not being around. Why I don't talk to him about the trauma he done caused me by abandoning me. It's like we on the phone, he'd be like, I know I wasn't there when I was around. Why the fuck would I had a conversation with you? You know you wasn't around. What the fuck would I tell you about this shit for? People
I
ain't
feel
gonna
like-
change.
Well, hold on. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with you, but I'm lost. What did they have to do
No,
with
no.
it?
What I'm saying is like telling the person how you feel, what they put you through, this and that. What point does it make? Like telling them how you feel, they ain't gonna change regardless.
What does it have to do with habits?
Because it's a habit that you get this kid, these kids, and you abandon them. That's what I'm saying.
That's her.
And
father's
you say that's your
Yeah,
father habit,
yeah.
but he already set up the prerequisite that he was gonna abandon kids, right?
Right.
Because
But
he
what I'm saying-
abandoned kids,
but what I'm
so
saying
he
is-
was gonna keep
Fine,
doing
yeah.
that,
That's what we was
regardless
talking about.
of
It's a
it.
habit. People cannot change. That's what we was
Change,
getting
yeah.
at. Like that's a habit and everything else. Things are taught and people are going with it because you're taught. Like he brought up the brushing the teeth. You're
Right.
taught that and you're gonna keep
But what
doing
I'm
it because
saying is,
you know to brush
when
your
people
teeth now.
do stuff to you, it's a difference. Well, I don't even know how my daddy get into this, but what I'm saying is, when people do shit towards you,
Mhm.
what's the point of? Okay, you got one rule. People know what they can do to you, what they can't do to you. They know who they can run away with shit with versus who they can. You know, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So it's like, what's the point of even talking
Or forgiving somebody.
forgiving somebody? They're gonna keep doing the same shit. You're not gonna change.
So if you
So-
letting him keep doing this shit to you and he know
The
you
point-
allow
the-
it, then
That's what we talking about.
you know
Why?
what I'm
Why
saying?
would you keep letting him do it?
Cause sometimes you keep doing the same.
But
shit.
that's what I
Have
was
you ever watched a
saying.
basketball game?
Yeah,
You know how they dribble and shit.
yeah,
Well, you know each dribble move is based off of what the person in front of them is doing.
right,
So for every action, there's a reaction, correct?
right.
So every time that other person move, they move the other way.
I understand what you're saying.
So
what
it's
I'm
because they
saying is-
train to react to what other people do.
But what I'm saying is, why in the fuck
Mhm.
would I care about what the fuck this person doing to me, and it's not bothering me if they're gonna keep doing it anyway when I could just distance myself? Cause how you know I'm not doing the same shit towards them?
Cause you train him to do that.
You train.
I ain't
That's what I'm
trained
saying.
nobody grown ass son to do
You
shit.
allowed them to do that.
No, I did not.
I swear to God, I don't care who you are as a girl. Like, if you make a nigga do something,
He's gonna
and
keep doing
he's
it.
gonna
Right,
keep
you're
doing
allowing.
it.
That's what
Doing
I was
what?
talking about. Like you're allowing them. Like I was allowing the person to do it. I knew that he was that type of person. I keep going 5 to 6 times, going back. I'm allowing him to do that over and over. He's not gonna change.
And if
But
you
at
make
the-
him
at the
do
same-
it and he don't want to
Right.
do it,
He's gonna
he
be worse.
not gonna fuck
Right.
with
Hold
you.
on. You done went back 5, 6 times. I went back 3 times. I was just trying to fuck. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the
yeah.
whole difference. That's what I'm saying. How the fuck do I care about you changing if I'm not gonna change?
You just trying to let him fuck.
Why did you get that out of the situation?
That's
I'm
how
just trying to
got
fuck.
out there whole
I'm
time.
just trying to fuck.
So if you only doing that, you allowing him to.
So fuck that nigga. We fucking. They don't mean there's feelings involved. Fuck that nigga.
Yo,
I mean, I don't
okay.
even know how we got on this, but all
Hey,
I'm saying
look,
is,
bro, look.
Cut this shit,
This
man.
is everybody at name, you know, sponsored by Co-Star Studios and the Mac Juice. And this is the only place you can say whatever you want to say. And it's your boy J Mac, and I'm always on point like a Sharpie. Hey.
It's your boy Banks in the building.
Your favorite homegirl, Mia.
And we got our special guest.
Divine.
And Crystal.
Hey, and y'all make sure y'all go out there and stream Sorry the Way I Love out now on all platforms. Hey, and we're gonna take a little toast to everybody not being able to say I need someone to help me, help me. I know that you can't feel me when you meet the real me, it's something that you can't see. I need someone to help me. I know that you can't feel me when you meet the real me, it's something that you can't see.